What were the main negotiation and discussions about when it came to determine the amount of the funding? Are advances on royalties a sensitive point?
Our experience, publishers rarely negotiated with us when it comes to budgeting per se. And this is also this is one of those things that was always weirded us out, right? When we were having those initial discussions and initial pitch documentation was floating around. The moment they said we're not interested, there was no more negotiations, right? It never bounced off this idea. We like the game, we think it's cool, but the budget is a little bit lower. Could you, for example, cut this and this and make it for this amount of money? Or would you be willing to shift the pricing or the contract in this or this sense? There was very rarely this idea of price negotiations between, at least at the early stage, right? Also, we had our lawyers that were in cooperation with us going through the publishing agreement. So everybody, every point was basically equally important to us and to the publisher. From big stuff and big ideas of how the milestones will be delivered and how they will be reviewed and the time the reviews will take, up to things as who will get the royalties from optional merch or merchandise, or all the how will the sequels work, and every part of that contract was equally important to the publisher and to us. And I don't remember there was any standout point going that was sort of make or break, for example, for the publisher.